Before oil, skyscrapers, or modern borders, Arabia carried stories, written across deserts, mountains, and stone. Ancient communities adapted to one of Earth's most demanding landscapes, following water, wildlife, and seasonal change. Across northern Arabia, people carved images and inscriptions into stone, leaving traces of vanished worlds. Oases became islands of life, sustaining settlements, agriculture, and journeys across the desert. Caravan routes connected Arabia with civilizations across the Middle East and beyond. Trade brought wealth, ideas, languages, and cultures through settlements hidden among mountains and deserts. In northwestern Arabia, AlUla emerged along routes linking distant civilizations. AlUla stood at a crossroads of history. Kingdoms and communities flourished here, long before the modern Saudi state existed. By the 1st century, Hegra had become the southernmost major city of the Nabatean kingdom.
Its people carved monumental tombs directly into towering sandstone cliffs. Monuments were carved into stone. Architecture and water engineering revealed the skill of a civilization shaped by the desert. Today, Hegra's rock-cut tombs remain among Saudi Arabia's most extraordinary links to the ancient world.
Then, in the 7th century, Western Arabia became the center of a transformation that would reshape world history. In Makkah, Islam emerged, forever changing the religious and historical importance of Arabia. Medina became central to the early Muslim community and the unfolding history of Islam. From Arabia, Islam expanded across regions and civilizations far beyond the peninsula. For centuries, pilgrims journeyed across deserts and seas toward Islam's holiest cities. Makkah and Medina became enduring spiritual centers for Muslims around the world. In Central Arabia, oasis towns and desert communities formed a complex political landscape. Central Arabia entered a new political era. In Diriyah, the first Saudi state emerged during the 18th century. Its influence expanded across much of Arabia, reshaping political power in the peninsula. The first state fell, and a second Saudi state later rose, but rivalry and conflict continued. States rose, fell, and returned. In 1902, Riyadh was recaptured, beginning a new campaign of consolidation. The foundations of modern Saudi Arabia formed. Over the following decades, regions were brought under his rule, creating the foundations of a new kingdom.
On September 23, 1932, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia was officially proclaimed. The new kingdom faced enormous distances, limited infrastructure, and the challenge of building national institutions. Then, beneath the eastern desert, a discovery changed Saudi Arabia's future. In 1938, oil flowed from Dammam Well Number 7 in commercial quantities. Oil revenues transformed roads, cities, education, healthcare, and national infrastructure.
Within generations, towns expanded into modern cities, connected to a global economy. Highways crossed the desert, airports connected continents, and new industries reshaped daily life.
Riyadh grew into a vast capital of government, business, and modern urban life.
Jeddah expanded as a major Red Sea gateway, blending historic streets with modern growth. Jeddah connected heritage and modernity. The holy cities expanded to serve growing numbers of pilgrims arriving from across the world. Pilgrimage entered the modern age. Education, healthcare, communications, and technology became central to a rapidly changing society. Modern life transformed across generations. In the 21st century, Saudi Arabia entered another period of ambitious transformation. Vision 2030 set out to diversify the economy and expand investment beyond oil.
Tourism, culture, entertainment, and technology are reshaping the kingdom's global image.
At the same time, ancient heritage is being studied, preserved, and presented to new generations.
From Hegra's sandstone tombs to Riyadh's skyline, thousands of years now stand within a single national story. Saudi Arabia's story is one of desert survival, sacred history, political transformation, oil, and a future still being built.